Think of all of the content that I've now got. You're going to follow me on this bleak journey of discovery. Hello, back again. So I think first and foremost I should probably apologise for anyone who's obviously missed my beautiful face. I have not been on YouTube for a couple of weeks. Don't worry, this video is not another one of me just chatting crap for 10 minutes. I just started a couple of projects that didn't really work out, and it quickly became apparent that the bigger picture on this project, they were kind of pointless, because what I'm about to run through, what I'm about to look at, is going to change a lot of those things. So that's where I've been, had to sort some stuff out, put some food on the table, and find some cash monies to support this project that we are now going to embark on. It's a cool one. Second thing, I apologise for the obvious nudity. Probably should have put a graphic warning on this, but it's hot again, which is nice. So you may notice what I am sat in now is not a Yaris. It's a bit more sporty. It is a Toyota Celica, and it was a 190 brake Toyota Celica. I bought it off an auction site, completely sight unseen, which is what all the cool YouTubers do. We will see why that is not a good idea imminently. It should be wicked. It's got a 2ZZ in it, revs to over 8,000 RPM, 190 brake. Picture that in a Yaris. It's quite a lot of work, but this was going to be the donor car. So if I just grab you and we can have a look. See, look, revs all the way around. Look at that, lovely. Yeah, it's quite nice inside, to be honest. And we'll have a look. We have a little looky outside. But on the face of things, not a bad example, but there is an issue. So first off, alarm bell started to ring when, I don't know if you can hear this, but that doesn't sound good. Does not sound good. So it seems to be turning over very quickly. Doesn't quite sound right. So we're gonna have a little look under the bonnet, do a couple of things, and I'll run you through what we're gonna do right under the bonnet. Let go. There we are. The engine. It's got a 6-speed box on it, which is cool. I apologise in advance if there's any wind noise. I've obviously not done this enough recently, and I forgot half my mic, so I'm having to do this off inbuilt microphone, so hopefully the audio is not too shite. This is a compression tester, because the noise it was making sounds like it's really turning over too quickly and too easily. So we're going to pull the coil packs out, pull the plugs one by one. I'm also going to pull the fuel pump fuse out, just to take that out of the equation. Obviously the engine's cold because it doesn't start, so let's do that. Right, there we go. That was easy. Plugs out, compression testers here. So all we need to do now is take this stupid end bit off, which is easier said than done with one hand. And we've taken the number one plug out there, which is key. So we're just gonna insert this in, get it right down there, and then you've just got to get it to thread in, which is always weirdly easy with these. Don't know why. It's got a little rubber O-ring on it, and we're just going to get it, there you go, just nip it up. Now, no pressure in it, I'm going to go turn the car over. Well, I can see the gauge, you probably can't, but it is there, see? And what that is absolutely shite. So what's that? 15 psi at best. Absolutely sod all. So I'll confess something. I have done all 4 of these, and I know what they are. This one's about 15. This one's 0. This one's 0. And this one was about 40. So they're all crap. They should be, I don't know, 150 perhaps. Which means the engine's absolutely shagged somewhere. Maybe it's the head. Seems the most likely. Seems like maybe the timing's gone out. Maybe someone buzzed it, bent some valves. It's not really what you want. But I've got one more little thing to do. And that is going to be getting a bore scope and having a look down there, because the state of the piston faces is going to determine how we progress with this. Obviously if it's bent the valves, chances are they clattered into the pistons, and that's really bad. So what I'm going to do is take a look down there with the bore scope and see if we can see any damage. I'm going to do that on every single one. We'll start with this one. So here it is. 1 times bore scope. Video bore scope. Oh. This is pretty cool. So as you can see, there it is. Got a little LED on the end of it. And that's my ugly face. So I think I should be able to get this to record what I see. So let's go. This is 2 of the 4. These are the 2 that came out best. As you can see, as soon as we go in there, it doesn't look like absolute carnage, which is pretty nice. It's pretty damp in there. The car's being moved around using the starter, and the fuel pump was still cranking at that point, so it's definitely pretty swamped with fuel. I've now left the fuel pump fuse out, so should not be flooding the engine anymore. As you can see, and we'll see again on this one, if we can get it in there, that's what she said. I don't think that is valve to piston contact at all. I think again that's just reflection. You can see where the surface changes, where there's build up, and you can see it actually comes around across the bridge between the 2 cutouts as well. There, as you can see on the bridge between the 2 cutouts, that sort of marking seems to follow through. So I think it looks alright. It doesn't look like there's been some kind of horrendous valve to piston contact. You know, a lot of the time you see pistons that are absolutely mullered by the valves, and you can see the bores there. Look at the reflection on the bores. Looks really nice. Look, the bores look really clean and smooth. So again, I'm pretty encouraged by this, and hopefully going forward we should be able to resolve any issue. Right, now we've done that, I think that's not really given me the answer I thought it was. I thought I was going to see the pistons having been clouted by the valves, and there was actually, I think, no sign of that at all. So I reckon the next step is, let's whip off the rocker cover and see if there's any evidence of valves, you know, lash caps popping off, valves not quite seating on the cams properly. So we're going to go back to laps. We'll put all of this little engine cover off and what have you, and once that's done, we can come back and discuss with the class what we can see, eh? So we've got that off, and I would say something's not quite right in here. It wasn't like immediately alarming, but I don't know how well this will show up, but there's definitely some scoring on this cam lobe, and this doesn't look very nice down here, but it's not like catastrophically obvious. Not that I thought it would be. I didn't think there was just going to be like disintegrated bits of engine everywhere. Timing chain's intact, so I didn't snap that. What a mystery. Minor observations. So my understanding of this, and again please correct me if I am incorrect, you have two lobes. You can maybe see the advance, the duration and the lift on this bigger lobe is greater than the small lobe, and so that's the variable valve timing. I think you also get some advance from this as it switches over, but basically each of these does a pair of valves, and you're either running on this one or this one. This one had some crap on it, and it should have been running on that. It had some grease there, which we saw earlier, but I'm pretty sure that should have been in contact with this, and it has been turned over recently, which makes me think that it's not contacting that, and you're not going to be able to see it, but I don't think this one here, you can literally see the gap there. So again, if anyone has any ideas, is it possible that it's stuck in the VVTi mode, and that's causing too much valve overlap and not getting me compression? It seems unlikely. I don't know. Like I say, kind of out of my depth. Let me know in the comments if you can think of anything. This time it really is going back together, and I'm going to go get some food. Right, well, that was actually not as helpful as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the head off and then have a look. Should I do that in situ? I guess. But I kind of just want to crack on and get it out. But I'm going to take the head off and have a proper look. I don't know enough. I need to go away and have a look and work out how it all works. Is that like, is the VVTi stuck open? Who knows? I need to find out. Anyone knows? Have some input, let me know. I'm going to go and spam some forums with some questions, do some hardcore Googling, and hopefully, I think next episode we'll probably be pulling the head in one way or another, or maybe pulling the car apart. Until then though, have a good one, and I'll see you next week.